2014 season for us was a little bit of a disappointing one, without question. We had lofty goals. Started fantastic. We had 1,100 people here and got a late goal to tie Henry Riddle in a fantastic atmosphere, and went on then to beat Rollins, and we were off to a 3-0-1 start, and we were fantastic, going well. Unfortunately then we picked up a couple of key injuries, and the games just slipped away from us a little bit. So it got away from us in the second half, but it was a fantastic start and one that I'd like to repeat. If we can start that way and maintain it and have a little bit more look at the injuries, I think 2015 will be a lot better. It's a fantastic feeling to know that you've got those guys with that kind of experience coming back to lead you. I think in the spring I was really pleased with Joey LaSala and Nebio, so I don't think Lex will be an automatic number one. I think he's going to get pushed for that spot, but he has fantastic experience. So I'm delighted with the goalkeeper situation, that I've got three good options there, and all with a lot of experience. Jackie has been immense for us in his 2 years here at the centre of defence, and Caleb has been absolutely rock solid, in my opinion, the best left back in the conference in terms of consistency. So I'm really pleased to have them, and we've got Owen Highland, who's also got a year under his belt, so I actually bring back 4 out of the last 5 starters from last year's defensive team. So I'm really excited, but I'm also really pleased with some of the defenders we've added, and I think those guys are going to get a run from their money from some of the freshmen and some of the new players. Yeah, well, those injuries I just referred to, they were the 2 key ones last year. Johnny is a fantastic footballer. He's smart, he's clever in his runs, and he did a great job and was off to a flying start last year before injury set him back. He was our main threat as a playmaker up front, and then our main playmaker is Marco, and everything goes through him, and both of them got injured. So it really hurt our attack in terms of the options we had. We weren't as dynamic without them, and we're very excited to have both of them back and healthy. And I feel like we've got cover for both. We were probably a little thin in those positions last year, and I think it's one of the areas that I've concentrated on in the recruiting, to make sure that if we do suffer a similar fate, that we've got a little bit stronger coming behind it. Probably leave some of them out as I go through, but one, I hope they're good. We're only getting started, so we'll see. I've been really pleased. We're only on day 2. I've been pleased with what they've done so far. I think we've added strength in all positions, both defensively and in the midfield and up front. I think we have definitely more options. I'm really pleased with their start, with their fitness when they've come in. It'll be a bit of a learning curve to see how quickly they adjust to the college game and the different speed of the college game compared to the club and high school. But in terms of talent and fitness and ability, I'm really excited. To name a few, I think Nemanja from Jacksonville has come in really ready to go. I think Myron guys and those two at the back, I think are very strong and will push those returners every bit of the way. Midfield, we've concentrated on trying to get a little better on the outside midfield, both right and left wing, and I really think we've done that. We've got 3 or 4 different options there that we didn't have last time. And up front, we've added a little bit, a different piece in Pedro. He'll give us a different dynamic as a forward. So all in all, I think on paper, I feel like we're stronger than last year. I hope it shows that way when we go to the field. Hopefully it does. I think we've got Barry in there as well, so I think we've Barry, Nova and Rollins all on the road at the end, so we'll get our fair taste of the Sunshine State Conference. Obviously one of the strongest men's soccer leagues in Division 2 in the country. They're fantastic games for us. They are region games for us, so they will be critical games in terms of getting into the NCAA. But I think come that stage of the season, my philosophy has always been I want to play the best teams that we can. I think when you play tough games day in, day out, you're ready for those tough conference playoff games when they come, the quarter-final, no matter who you get, the semi-final if you get there, and the final, all tough games. And I think when you have a battle-hardened squad come that time, I think you're better prepared it can go wrong. You can get beat up and you can get injuries and suffer too many losses and maybe a loss of confidence. But if you hold your own in those games, it prepares you better than maybe a softer game. So I'm excited to take on those Sunshine State teams. It also gives us a little break from conference play right before we go into the conference, and I think that's a good thing too.